Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, victorious ones. I'm up here early before the live at 5 because today I had to put my super mama cape on. Coach Monica is also a mother of 4 young teenage boys, young men. So I had to put my superwoman cape on. I had the triplets, they had their yearly appointment, and now they're currently getting their haircuts. So I had to, hold on, y'all, one moment. Let me cut this down. I had to cut it down some. But yeah, I had to put my what I call my superwoman cape on. Because, like I said, they had their appointments. And now they had a hair appointment. So, in between that, God said, get on here and find time. Because we find time what's important to us. Yeah, although we have 24 hours in a day. And we got 7 days in a week. We got to find the time with the time we got. Come on, that's a word in itself. That's a word in itself. So let your self-development, your growth, victorious one that's watching this, be the top priority on your list of things to do. Not, oh, I'm going to go home and Netflix and chill. No. We got to be able to know that we got to stand on real growth, real development. And when we do that, we see the fruit of our labor. God say what? Plant the seed, water the seed, and you'll see growth when you water it with the necessary tools and knowledge and information. And that is the purpose behind the victorious ones. All of you that are watching. When God manifested this thing in my vision, in my soul, in February, he gave me the name and he told me what the purpose of the victorious ones is. He said, the purpose, Monica, is for you, my child, my daughter, to draw my other childs of God, the kings and queens out here in this world that may not know that they are no longer victims. They are victorious. That's what God speaks to me every day before I even get on here to talk to y'all. And I'm so humbly grateful that God has chosen each of you to come on here and support, watch, and be willing to grow. Because that's the purpose behind my life, y'all. It's a purpose behind all of our lives. It's not just to wake up every day and not know where we're going. I was living like that for years. Yep. But then God put purpose once I started putting purpose behind how I was living. Purposely living for him. No, he is not asking you to be perfect. But he is asking you to be present. And right now, all of you watching, I'm very proud of you. Because right now, you present and accounted for because you taking time out of your day. You sowing time into your soul. Yeah, you sowing good stuff into your soul at that. You're not just watching unnecessary things that's going to get in our self-conscious. And later on, we be like, why I feel so edgy? Why am I got an attitude? Why I don't feel full or happy or full of joy? Because we be watching things or listening to things that are not filling us up. That's not filling our mindset up. And if you're not aware of that, I want y'all to know that's what it is sometimes. If your energy feel real drawn out, it's because there's something we're watching or listening to that's not keeping us full. Yes, we go low on energy, just like our gas tank, right? Because we live in life. Like me, for instance, I work a full-time job, physical job. I work a full-time job as a mama. I said what I said, because even when the kids is not around, we still got to be their mama. I am a full-time life coach for the kingdom of God. And I'm honored for that. And then I work on Coach Monica. So all of this play into us growing and developing. I want all of y'all to be on Team Victorious Ones and really using the information that I tell y'all that you watching day after day, day after day, day in. I want you to use it to grow your seed, to grow it. And God said today, your presence is a present. Yeah, your presence, like you and yourself in itself, is a present. I say that because on today, I'm going to tell y'all the backstory of how I actually even got this message. Because God always give me like a story behind it. So I was at work today. For those of you that do not know, I work at a grocery store chain. Look, I still got on my work shirt. I got on my physical work shirt. But my soul right now is working on y'all soul through my soul. So look, although I got on like the worldly work shirt, I got the physical spirit of God in me right now. So right now we working on our inner, the parts you can't see. But then it start manifesting through the glow and the joy and the happiness. I'm telling you, it can't be denied. Because today, when I tell y'all I was at total peace, seeing white birds all over, total peace. You can't pay for that. That come through really getting the knowledge and living it. Yeah, y'all, and it's worth it. I want all y'all to be able to have the same peace that your Coach Monica got. Whenever we connected, which we are because y'all are watching these videos every day, you're going to start having peace too. That's my prayer for y'all. To have that peace that surpasses our understanding. Yeah, things may come, but then God be with us and it just flow off. Yeah. And they're going to wonder what you got going on. Be like, girl, that's just my Coach Monica, my sister Monica. I get on there and I listen to her words of encouragement and I use it and I work it. And when y'all feel that or experience that, please let other people know about this channel. Let others know about the tribe that we growing for the kingdom of God. We out here sometimes we can grow all this worldly stuff. Be happy to share the stuff that's not even growing because it's entertaining. No. Let's grow up in our mindset and start sharing stuff that's really growing God's kingdom. The world that we're going to live in eternally. We're going to all leave this earth one day. This earth that we're standing on and touching. And we're going to live into an eternal place that we're going to live there forever. So let's go ahead and live for him now. So when we get there, we won't be a stranger to our own daddy. I said what I said. He may not even recognize us if we're not living for him now. Let's not be surprised when we get there. Be able to know, oh, I've been just, they'll be able to recognize you. You don't want them to get to heaven. God, I don't even know who you were. Because you were so blinded and distracted by the world. Come on. I'm that coach that can give y'all the real. And I talk like that because it's the compassion of my heart bleeding to want to help all of you achieve the peace, the joy, the happiness that the world cannot give you. And yes, it comes with sacrifices. Y'all remember that video I did yesterday? You got to cut off the dead ends. You remember I used my hair for example? You got to cut the dead ends, prune it just like the trees for that new growth to come in that's full, beautiful, full of life. It's worth it. Yes, we got to cut certain people that cut us, but still love them. From a distance, but still love them. Because our heart got to be whole. Our soul got to be full. Not empty. Not discouraged. To be a victorious one and to come out of our victim mentality, we have to really know in our soul that we are victorious ones. Overcomers. Ones is what? A child of God. That's what you are watching, King or Queen. A child of God. Not a child of the world. That's the highest honor for us to have. Not the name, or like the name that our jobs may give us, supervisor, manager. That speak of the worldly way. Yeah, we be grateful for that. But to be a child of the Most High, a king or a queen of God, come on now. What better title is that to have? God recognizes you as a king or a queen. The world ain't got to. Shine and live for him. That's where that presence come in at. In spite of, when you walk in a room and you feel the energy of it just low, vibrational, you go in there and you be you. You have that head held high. Don't look low and conform. You speak, you wave. How you doing? Have a blessed day. You be the light. That's what the light mean. And I never knew what that was, y'all, until I started walking into my season of learning to be victorious, of overcomer. Not the broken Coach Monica that I used to be, but I always wonder why God made me like always like a people person. And I used to tell myself I'm introverted. God was like, girl, please. Daughter, please. I say girl, but daughter, please. That's the thoughts you put in your head. You love people. He was talking to me, but I want y'all to resonate this in y'all spirit. He said, you love people and you love people heart, Monica, because you love love. But he started putting me on training to know what real love is. In the definition of the Bible, it is patient. It is kind. But there's a way to do it too. We love all people, but we have to love them often from a distance because God has to protect us. Our presence has to be protected. I'm going to use this example because I'm just going to be real with y'all. When God said protect your presence, if you get the feeling that you're not supposed to go somewhere, like a friend calling you, and you get a funny feeling, that's the intuition God give us. That's God protecting your presence, protecting your peace, protecting you. Don't take it as if something wrong with you. He got to protect us as a child of God because we don't need to be exposed to things that can cause harm unto us. So it ain't always the devil. Like I told y'all yesterday, my pastor preached that on Sunday. It's not always the devil. It's the decision. So let's decide to live a victorious lifestyle. And you're not connected by yourself anymore. God has sent y'all to this channel to watch this, to get the information. God did. Because I was like, God, you want me to do what? He said, I want you to create this tribe. And I want you to be faithful. He was talking to me, but he talking to you too. Now that you're a part of it. He wants you, victorious one, to be faithful. To come on here and interact. To come on here and get the knowledge. And to pass it on once you get it. Don't get the knowledge and keep it to yourself. That's like getting a gift and keeping it for yourself. That's being selfish. Certain gifts are to be shared. Like the gift that God has given me to be able to speak the life into your heart through my testimony and the knowledge and information that he constantly gives me. He wants you to do the same thing. Let me go back to the story. I didn't think I finished telling y'all the story. That's when God be like, slow down. So today I was receiving. I'm the receiver at the store. I'm pricing coordinator / receiver. So a truck came in today. And me being me, I did like this, honk, honk, from the honk, honk thing, right? And he did it. And God gave me this message. Let our honk, honk be our presence, our praise, how we talk boldly. And he teach me that because my voice is made for how it is for the purposes of my life. It was never always like this. But now I see why. He don't need me to tone it down. He don't need me to be quieter. Yeah, I have a loud praise voice. I talk and I exude my words the way I do because that's the way God made me. To coach y'all, to inspire y'all, to fill y'all up. That's why I stay spiritually fed and full. If I ain't on here talking to y'all, you best to believe I'm doing something to spiritually feed myself. Because I ain't going back. Yeah, God already told me that today. Me and him was talking. He said, girl, you too open to me. You see it all. From your discernment to the spiritual eye I gave you. I said, God, I see it. And he said, I'm proud of you is why you can see it. So make him proud of you too. We don't need to be up there making our daddy cry. Right now, he proud of us. He's like, look at my kids. They down there watching victory. They victorious. They claiming victory over their life. They not staying stuck, sad, depressed, blaming everything on the devil. Instead, they facing themselves. The things within themselves to become a better person for themselves and their family. Because that's what this about too. Getting into the roots of our life. That's what this about. God wants you to look at yourself in the mirror and to be able to say, okay here, okay me versus me, this the mirror, my hands. Looking at the mirror, not looking at everybody else, worrying about what they think or feel. Because we done did that too long. Worrying about what people feel and think about us. And then at that point, we ain't even a real us. We still a carbon copy of being how they want us to be. Quiet. I'm talking about me, but I want to resonate this with your spirit. Oh, she a quiet one. She don't talk that much. She She let people run over her. We just go try to take advantage and use her. I'm talking about me, the old me. The me that God had to make me kill. I said, he made me say goodbye to her. Yeah, I literally had to say goodbye to a whole person, y'all, in the last 3 years to become who I am now. I went through a mourning season. And even when I see old pictures of myself, and God's still transforming me, and y'all too, we have to literally say goodbye to that person that was broken. The person that used to look down and be sad and down and depressed and that didn't have a voice. That's why I talk the way I do now. Because I have so much joy and peace. So much. And I gotta release it unto y'all. This ain't for me to keep it to myself. It's to come on here and give it to y'all too. Yeah. It may look crazy to some, but it's fine because it ain't meant for everybody. It's for y'all that's still watching this right now. It ain't coincidental. The tears I cried was to water this seed to bring y'all into flourishing. Look at God. Y'all my flowers. That's helping grow what God has given me. So your tears is not in vain, kings and queens. If y'all feel like I just crying. Yeah. You crying because you're getting ready to water those roots to whatever God got for you. So it's all right. And don't silence your praise in this season either. Sometimes that's the works of the enemy to tell you something wrong with your voice. Yeah, my gift may not be singing, but my gift is to sing to God. The joy of the Lord is our strength. He inhabits our praises. So if he inhabits or love our praises, why not? For he could be clapping for us. Because we singing unto him instead of singing complaints and problems and issues. Posting about all our problems and issues. Stuff like this, what I'm talking about, people don't be interested in because it's a different realm. It's a different way of living. But it's worth it. Because we know where we gonna go. We know who we living for. We ain't questioning. We ain't straddling the fence. We living for God. And he don't let us do it by ourselves. He sent a tribe, and that's what this is, to help us. Like even me, my inner circle has changed completely from the inner circle I had 2 or 3 years ago. Now I'm literally working with people behind the scenes that I said, man, God, why don't I be able to meet that person? When I be able, when I start living and working how I was supposed to, God started letting me connect, talk, meet. He started surpassing and helping me fulfill dreams that I had. I'm talking about the dreams that Coach Monica had when she was rebuilding and becoming a person that God needed to be her to be, not the world. Not the world. I had to get out of that, worrying what people was thinking. Or how I was trying to live for them. Yeah. Get out of that stuck, single mama raising 4 kids, how am I going to do it? And talking about me. Whoa, me. Why me? I'm never going to. I had to stop looking at the statistics of the world and start looking at God's track record. You hear what I'm saying? I started looking at God's track record. And he ain't failed me yet. And when I tell you he ain't failed me yet, he ain't failed me. My faith is going to stay strong, even if it's as small as a mustard seed. And you do the same thing. And to keep our faith tank filled, we going to stay on here to encourage, to talk to one another, post to one another. Because we're a tribe. We're a family. We ain't out here by ourselves on a deserted island. Nah. Yes, we need to protect our presence, meaning we're not meant to go everywhere. Use your discernment on that and be okay with people not understanding. Oh, she acting funny and all. You ain't got to say nothing. Your presence when they see you gonna speak for itself. They ain't over here there with us, but something going on because she just happy, full of joy. She ain't mad at us. No, I love you. But I'm over here working on me. We be so busy in our own lane that we ain't over there looking at what's going on right back there, the rear view mirror. No, focusing on our lane. Our boundaries. Yeah. And that's when you start seeing things just start popping off in your life. When you get so laser focused on what God tells you to do on your heart. And when he tell you to do it, king or queen, be obedient and do it. Don't just listen to me to come on here and tell you what to do. You do it. I'm a guide and lead you based on my understanding and what the Holy Spirit tells me. But he going to speak to you through the words that I'm giving you and whomever else he's led to tell you or to talk life into you. Be obedient. We be obedient when the world tell us stuff. Come on now. If the world told you right now, oh, go to the store, you will do this, you will win $1 million. The line will be wrapped and long. But if God tells somebody to do something through a spiritual leader, people question it. And you're supposed to pray about it. I'm not saying not do that. But they don't do it. But then they wonder how sometimes kingdom-minded individuals, and when I say kingdom-minded, I'm talking about godly individuals who honestly have a personal relationship with God, not religion. There's two different things. And that's something I never knew until I walked into my season of understanding. But I had to seek the knowledge. There's a difference between going to church, getting dressed up, dating God once a week, out the week, once a day, out the week. I said it. We go and talk to God once a week. But then we ask him to help us all week long. He don't even know who you are. I don't recognize who you are because, you in a relationship with him. I talk to him. Hello. And I'm not on here to condemn you. I'm up here to wake you up. Because somebody had to wake me up. Yeah. He wake your spiritual mind up. You be so like, God? Like in me today, seeing all the white birds. Peace. And instead of talk to me and tell me what to do and leading me on my path and my journey as I am building with God, my business, the victorious ones. And let him do the same thing for you, king or queen. And let your presence speak for itself. The point I was making when that truck was honking, we know when we see a semi or a big truck, they have that sound, the honk. Let your honk. When you walk in the room, they know, uh-oh. Here come the light. Let your presence speak for itself is my point. That truck speak for itself when we see it. We do this. Even kids do it. Let your presence speak for itself. And I'm not saying you're going to speak like me. You're not going to praise like me. But there's something God has given you to stand apart. Don't hold that gift back from yourself. Once you get that gift from God and he give it unto you, and as he leads you, present it unto other people. Because our light is to be shared. What does a light do? It spreads. It spreads. Even in a dark room. You light a candle. That light is going to be attracted. It's going to expand. So we can't take what the light that we are, because you're the light, and put it under the basket. God said don't do that. He wants you to expose your light unto others. And I always used to ask God, and this was just me questioning God. I'm just being real with y'all. Why are some people like kind of meaner or edgy? I'm just being real. I'm not judging. And he said, because Monica, and he was even talking about me at one point, because I think I was. Kind of meaner, edgier, because I was so broken. I didn't know how to exude joy or peace or happiness. Sometimes you be so broken that you don't know how to be happy. So God brings individuals like us that are happy or victorious mindset to come around them to just get them a little nudge. Yeah, you're going to be a little different. You're going to be a little lighter, a little brighter. But hey, I'm up for the challenge. Y'all be up for the challenge too. If you team victorious ones, yes, you are different. And be okay with being different. Because when you live for God, you already going to be different. But God up there proud of you. Only validation we need is God's. Because people can give you validation just so they can tickle your fancy or tickle you. You get what I'm saying? So they can get in and try to take advantage. That's not what we need. We need the true validation from God. So y'all be encouraged on the day. Y'all be encouraged. And I'm excited of where God is taking the victorious ones. I'm real excited, y'all. I'm excited. My spirit is totally filled with peace, joy, happiness, gratitude. Because 7 years ago, this month, 7 years ago, matter of fact, June 2016, I was broken. God had brought me to where I'm at, in a place I didn't know even existed. I was in a shelter. I had nothing but 4 kids. I had God. I had 4 kids in a suitcase. And this the year he has had me walk into my purpose. I prayed for this. So your promise is going to come. But it comes with us doing what God tells us to do. Not keeping a stuck mindset is the point I'm making. So y'all continue on this journey with me as we grow and learn together. Don't fall off. Don't go back. Push. Y'all push with me. Yeah, I'm the coach. Like I'm in the middle. I'm the coach. And y'all surrounded by me. And I got your back. Because God got our back. We surrounded with his presence right now as I speak. When I tell you he with us, he with us. His presence is with every single one of us right now that's watching this video. Because he told me, that's what I'm going to bring to you, Monica, the brokenhearted, because you specialize in heart and helping. I said, God, okay. Yeah, I told him, okay. He said, you the woman for the job to raising them 4 young men. You the woman for the job to sit on here and be the coach to the victim, people out here that feel like they're victims and can't overcome. That's what he told me. And I'm not backing up. I'm not changing. I'm going to complete my mission. I'm going to complete my mission. And I hope with everything in me that I'm out here helping y'all. Because I'm not doing this to glorify me. I'm doing it out here to glorify my daddy. Where I told him one time when I was at one of my darkest seasons, God, I need you to help save me. And I told God, this is about 3 years ago. I said, God, okay, because I was running. I said, God, okay, I'm going to start doing what you told me to do. And I haven't looked back since. I haven't looked back. And it hurts to heal. I want to tell y'all that. Don't get deceived like, man, I got to go back because this ain't working. No. God be making us face the real us so he can reveal unto us who we really are. Sometimes, including me, I didn't know who I was until I had to start working on being fixed. And think about it. Even a broken bone, once it's broken, it gets stronger, y'all. God makes us beauty from ashes. God do that. We don't want that artificial fix. Pat ourselves with, and I'm not saying nothing wrong with this. I'm just giving you an example. And God told me to stop co-signing, but y'all listen. He said, not artificial, meaning we don't want the quick fixing. Have to, let me rush to put on makeup. Let me rush and just put the jewelry and cover up. No. God wanted it all off. That's why them tears good. Cry. So let it cry, because you watered your seed. In hindsight, cry. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Praise God loud and proud, because you shattering that brokenness in you. People do not know your testimony. Let your praise be high unto the Lord. I said what I said. Yeah. Let your praise be your presence. Don't hide it under no basket, your light. We are not our past. We are not victims out here. We are not broken. I speak that over y'all life. We are not our past. No past. We in the present. And our present is the present. Look at God. That's what he told me to tell y'all. He said, listen to him now. He said, your present. Our present circumstances. I said what I said. It's the present. So take that for how you need to hear it. Our present right now, listening to this and encouraging one another. Come on, what better present is that? To be able to come on here and listen to what God is speaking to your heart. That's what he told me to just tell y'all, like for real. The present is the presence. Because God is with us. His presence. Yep. 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 I love y'all, victorious ones. I love y'all. And if you have not subscribed to the YouTube, I encourage you to. Simply because if I don't do a live, and I put all my lives on my YouTube channel, that way you can always go to one that resonated with your spirit. You go back to it and watch it again and again and again and fill your faith tank up. Yeah, we fill our car tanks up right when it get low. Keep your faith tank filled high. I said, let me go on here, Victoria, and listen to Monica talk about my faith. Listen to her talking about me being victorious. Because then it's going to play in your head. And then you're going to walking. You're going to come from crawling to standing up to walking tall and happy. And they're like, what's wrong with you? I just been getting fed. They're like, what you been eating? A bunch of sugar? Nah, honey. I've been eating a bunch of Jesus. I said it. I ain't going to be like, what? It's going to go over some people's head, but it be okay with that.